He is Monroe Freeling from Georgia, who I think is an excellent tackle. I think the four here, which we'll speak about as the top four guys, are a potential top 20 picks. That he's a Monroe Freeling from Georgia. He's a long, explosive, athletic tackle with rare movement skills for his size, and flashes really strong upside as a partial protector, but needs to improve as a run blocker. So he's 6'7", 315 pounds. Prototype tackle build with rare fluid athleticism, uses that length and the movement skills to flash really strong pass protection, and I think he has high upside as a right tackle, and I think he could potentially move to left tackle in the right system if you wanted him to. Look, yeah, so elite athlete is really where it starts with him. Moves like a much smaller lineman, has really smooth lateral slides, fluid hips, quick transitions, which allow him to stay in front of speed rushers. And I expect him to test incredibly well when we were speaking about that before. There's really good reach control as well. His long arms naturally widen the pocket and keeps rushers at a distance. Explosive off the ball in the run game, where he's able to roll his hips through contact and generates real displacement on downhill blocks. Really good grip and strength as well to use his hands to deliver pop, and shows really good upside as a pass protector because he's synced up with his footwork and his mental patience. He did allow 3 sacks in 2025, where he's inconsistent with his discipline and his pass sets, where he kind of rushes and oversets with that athleticism, and his hand timing is going to need some refinement, where he gets way too punchy and it's inconsistent as he drives players back in the run game, which is where he needs to develop because he can become overbalanced and still developing kind of that strength for his size. But really like what I see from Murphy. I think some team is going to fall in love with him because of the kind of the ball of clay that you've got with him and the package he's already put on tape. I could see a team in the top 20 taking Monroe Freeling, and I would get ready to be hearing his name earlier than you imagine.
Yeah, I really like Monroe Freeling as well. He's a long, broad-shouldered frame. His quickness really stands out for me. He's got an excellent kind of first phase positioning. He's really light on his feet as well for someone at that
Yeah.
height and size. Um, he's got a really strong initial strike, and I think that at 315 there is still room for him to grow
Oh, massively.
at that size
Mm-hmm.
as well. You know, he could put on weight and handle that pretty well. Run blocking wise, he does generate displacement with his power and his length. He's got good reach ability. He's strong and can collapse those edges as well. He does have a bit of a nasty streak to him as well, which in the run game, which I like to see. Um, he needs to be a bit more consistent with his blocks as he's just developing that strength. And as you right mentioned, when he's overextending, that balance can be a bit of an issue. Pass protection, he's got natural length to stop edge defenders. He's got quick feet to stay square, and he recovers well, and he handles speed really well. You know, I think he even handles that probably better than some of the power rushers. You know,
I
he
think it's
copes
because
with
he's
those.
bendier and he's more flexible
Yeah,
than he
yeah.
should be at 6'7".
His anchor's still developing. I think some of those longer arm bull rushers can get in at him, and his hand placing and timing. But again, he's raw, but he's improving very quickly. He takes good angles and understands leverage, and I think he has the tools to be a really good NFL tackle. He's coming from that Georgia pedigree as well. You know, you don't start for Georgia on a line either side if you're not a half decent footballer. Number three for me.
Yeah, I think these yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I think
Yeah,
it's
I think
close.
he is.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be called quite early. I think he's one of these people we're starting to see rising now. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody just says, "Yeah, that's who I want for my offensive tackle," and he comes off the board quite quickly.
yeah.